Hi guys, hope you're doing well, and yes, my beloved Max, my Mazda 2.5 litre turbo diesel has been fully restored, and there was a lot of work done to him. The price will be coming up later. I think it was quite a good price, but anyway, you guys can let me know. I know nothing about body work and paint jobs and all that sort of stuff. The reason why I did it goes back to the Christmas episode I had. I was in the hotel waiting for doctors. He kind of fell apart at the same time as me. I remember walking down to the 7-Eleven from that hotel and seeing an abandoned old car that looked like Max, my Mazda. And you can tell it had been abandoned. It was full of dust and rust. And it kind of compounded my situation. And I said to myself, if I get out of this hole, I will restore you back to your former glory. So he's been with us since, well, we were building the house. He's shown up in all sort of odd photographs. He always got us where we wanted to go. When my parents were here, I'd pick them up, drive them around. We'd go to Chiang Mai. Dad would drive the car. And he did say to me, James, this car will see you out. And it probably will. I think we're up to 350,000 kilometres on the clock now. So I investigated the best bodywork specialists in the Nha Minh or Ramintra Road area, and this place popped up and we visited them. We were impressed. I could tell it was a professionally run outfit, mainly for insurance jobs, but they do restore old vehicles. And we got a price. I was happy with that price. The price went up, which I'll go into a bit later. We got him in there and they started sending photos back. Now, I know nothing about bodywork or paint work or anything like that, but these photos look like, goodness me, he's like stripped right down. Now, bear in mind there was a lot of bad damage from going through Pa's neighbour's wall, my missus' neighbour's wall, and also the water truck hitting the front of the car. And on nearly every panel there was a small dent, and also the dent where my missus, on the first day of buying the car in 2004, red number plate, had a big argument on the way home. She had flat heels on, luckily, and she kicked the side of the car, and I've cried maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in my life. Yeah, when my dad died, when that incident happened, I'll man up and say it, I cried when you got a new car. We walked in there and we chose the colour. Jessie, my lovely daughter, wants the rainbow, racing green. It was going to be like dark blue. We could have had the same colour and it would have been a lot cheaper. The same colour that he was originally, but I just wanted to give him a complete makeover. And I've always liked the Raptor Grey, Conquer Grey. I've seen it on the Isuzu. And we had to get the tyres done, the wheels done before the paint job, and they were kind of that kind of colour. So I went with Conquer Grey. It's basically the Raptor Grey. Waited another week, and then we got some pictures sent. And I bought new headlights, bought the wrong model first, and you can see how yellow they were, the old ones. So I had to quickly get another pair from the 2003 model. So we got the new headlights, the new metal strip on the front, a couple of mud guards, and that was it. That was the only additions I made to him, because the rest of him is fantastic and the interior is still spotless after 20 years. And we got sent pictures back. It was almost like, I don't know, like when a relative is getting better in hospital, they were like, giving us updates on his situation. And then he was ready. And it was pouring with bloody rain for about the first 2 or 3 days I had him. And I brought him back to DAC yesterday. So we'll go and have a look and we'll see how he has transformed. And here he is in he's looking rather understated coolness, I would say. And yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but it's great. I like it now, this colour. Now this is where the water truck smashed in, and it's a very, very good paint job. It's a bit dirty actually because I've just driven up from Bangkok. This is where I went through the neighbour's wall. There's it's like a new motor. I might put some stickers on it, but I might be, I don't know, too cool to have stickers. Look at him, he's looking rather sleek. There's not a dent. There was basically marks and dents even under here. They just took the whole thing apart and it's spotless in terms of bodywork now. And they put these on for me. The interior they didn't touch, that's not their bag. But to be honest, it is a dated interior, but I just love these comfy seats. And they're still in good condition. The back is still in good condition. And yeah, I mean, it looks like a new roof. We've had this on for like 19 years. Don't know what's underneath it. I might replace that. But the rest of it's fine. They've also done the underside, which I can't really get down to see. But they took all the rust off. So there you go. It's like a mini Raptor, and I get a wax and polish in 8 months for free. Now the new headlights do make a difference, and I wasn't sure about the bumper at the front, but to be honest, with the amount of dogs that are running in the road, I always want a small bumper. So there you go, he's done. I think he's happy. He's running very well, and he looks quite handsome. So the final price was 67,360 baht. Now 60,000 was the restoration, all the dent work and paint work, which is pretty much the entire vehicle. The 7,000 was extra when they took the car apart. There was a lot of rust, so all the rust removed and resprayed for 7,000 baht, and the screws for the headlights were like 360 baht, something like that. So I think it's pretty good value for what was done, the work and time that was taken on the vehicle. I'm not an expert, as I said before, so let me know. And there is a procedure after you change the colour of your vehicle in Thailand. You have to head to the Land Transportation Office and you have to get your vehicle checked, the chassis number checked, the model number, the engine number, get a little selfie taken with the technician, and then you head off to the office to finalise the document, and it all costs about 50 baht, something like that. So it's not expensive and not a chore, and I think it's worth it, and I'm very happy with the job and the work that was done. So I think it's a good deal, and it was more about resurrection thing rather than the money. I was actually quite emotional picking them up, because it was kind of it was a moment for me, because from getting out of that situation, yes, I have been spending more time on my family, not taking them for granted, not taking my car for granted. Bob's getting fertilised and looking a bit of a dandy, if I may say so. If he had legs, he would be mincing. He's at that stage. And then, yes, the homestay, which I'm spending a lot of time between Bangkok and here, trying to juggle quite a few things. So YouTube is kind of on the back burner for a little bit. I'll still be doing videos. And this video was a culmination of what happened to me at Christmas, which I need to just touch on it briefly, because that video, I would say 40, 50 guys reached out to get help. Or get more help for the information that Pa provided and got for me, because it's not talked about. This is not normal depression, by the way. I've had it all my life. This is something way deeper, and there aren't the resources, and not many guys over 50 will talk about it. So for those who tune into that video, even though it was a bit of a boring watch, if you haven't gone through this like mental stuff, you helped a lot of people. It didn't get pushed by YouTube. YouTube just pushes stupid videos that I do, to be honest with you. But thanks to Pa, that video has saved quite a few guys. So thank you for watching that. There will be more videos coming. As I said, the house has got some interesting things going on. Lots of mistakes and money being wasted at the moment. But anyway, that's the way things are, and there'll be updates on that coming shortly. So on that note, I'm going to say stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video.